Welcome to today's video, where we dive into one of the most game-changing moves in recent Formula One history. Whether you're a casual fan or a die-hard F1 enthusiast, you're about to witness something truly remarkable. Imagine being the underdog for years, constantly overshadowed by bigger teams, yet refusing to back down. That's exactly the story of the HF1 team. But hold on, this isn't just another typical underdog story. No, this is the moment that could change everything. HF1 is about to step out of the shadows and make waves that might shock the entire grid. And trust me, the news I have today will not only shake up the competition, but might just rewrite the future of F1. Curious, you should be. Because what I'm about to share could completely flip the standings of the sport. So don't even think about clicking away. This is one story you need to hear from start to finish. Stick with me till the end, and you'll understand why this partnership might just be the catalyst that turns HF1 from the little team that could into a serious force to be reckoned with. Let's get started. The HF1 team has experienced a season that has far surpassed anything we've seen from them in the past. But yesterday's bombshell news has taken their journey to an entirely new level. If you've followed Formula One for a while, you probably know that H is one of the smallest, most financially strapped teams on the grid. That financial limitation has always held them back from truly competing with the larger, better-funded teams. For years, they've had to rely heavily on external help for car development, working closely with other companies and running with a Ferrari engine under the hood. While this setup kept them afloat, it was clear that it wasn't enough to push them into the upper echelons of F1. But here's where things get exciting. Everything is about to change, and in a big way. Yesterday, H announced a groundbreaking new sponsorship deal and technical partnership, one that could completely alter the competitive order in F1. This isn't just a minor sponsorship, it's a collaboration that could redefine what's possible for H. The implications of this deal are enormous, and today I'm going to break it all down for you. So buckle up, because what's coming could make HF1 a true competitor, perhaps even shaking up the F1 grid as we know it. The biggest news? HF1 has officially entered a game-changing technical partnership with none other than Toyota, a name that hasn't been seen in Formula One for 15 years. This isn't just a minor deal. Toyota's racing division, known as Gazoo Racing, will be joining forces with H, starting immediately. In fact, you'll soon see Gazoo Racing's branding on the HF1 car, beginning with the upcoming race in America. This partnership marks the return of one of motorsport's biggest players to the F1 stage, and it could be the move that brings HF1 into a whole new league. For those of you who followed my videos, you may have noticed that I'm a huge fan of Toyota Gazoo Racing. Whether it's their dominant performances in the World Endurance Championship or their success in British touring cars, Gazoo Racing has always been a team that I've rooted for. This admiration goes way back to my childhood days, playing Colin McRae Rally, where I used to drive the iconic Castrol-branded Toyota Corolla. But my personal nostalgia aside, the magnitude of this deal cannot be overstated. Toyota Gazoo Racing is no small player. They've won 5 of the last 7 24 Hours of Le Mans races. Their 2018 victory, for example, was led by none other than Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Buemi, and Kazuki Nakajima, forming one of the most impressive lineups in recent memory. This is a company with deep motorsport knowledge and experience, and they're about to bring that wealth of expertise to the HF1 team. The impact of this partnership is going to be monumental, not just for H, but for the entire grid. Speaking about this groundbreaking announcement, H team principal Ivo Komatsu expressed his excitement over the partnership. He emphasized that having a global powerhouse like Toyota on board is an incredible advantage. According to Komatsu, it's not just about the prestige of working with a company as reputable as Toyota, but about the enormous technical and engineering expertise that Toyota Gazoo Racing brings to the table. He mentioned that tapping into Toyota's vast resources and technical know-how could be a game-changer for H. This partnership is built on mutual benefit. Toyota gets the opportunity to expand their engineering capabilities, while H gains access to world-class technology and manufacturing processes that could elevate their team's performance significantly. Komatsu also hinted that this isn't just a short-term fix, but rather a long-term strategy to make H more competitive in Formula One. Toyota Gazoo Racing is known for pushing the limits in every motorsport they compete in, and they're not entering this deal just for the name recognition. In fact, Toyota President Toyoda Akio confirmed that this partnership is part of a broader plan to foster and develop talent within Toyota, especially drivers, engineers, and mechanics. The company's ultimate goal is to cultivate the next generation of Japanese racing talent, putting them on the global stage to compete at the highest levels, head-to-head with the likes of Honda. You see, there's a fierce rivalry between Toyota and Honda, particularly in Japan, where motorsport has deep roots. Right now, Honda holds a significant edge, being Red Bull's engine partner and having a visible presence in Formula One. Many aspiring young Japanese drivers see Honda as the more prestigious company to be aligned with, simply because of their dominance in the sport. However, with Toyota's return, this balance could shift, and Toyota is determined to give their junior drivers a clear path to Formula One seats, directly competing with Honda for the best up-and-coming talent. The partnership with H isn't just about securing drivers, it goes much deeper. As part of this agreement, Toyota's junior drivers, engineers, and mechanics will have the opportunity to train with the HF1 team, gaining invaluable experience in one of the most challenging and data-driven environments in motorsport. Toyota has made it clear that they want their drivers to not only get behind the wheel of an F1 car, but also to learn the intricacies of driving at this elite level. For the engineers and mechanics, the focus will be on learning to analyze vast amounts of performance data, helping them to refine their skills and operate at the highest level. This deal means much more than just future prospects, though. While the possibility of some talented Japanese drivers making it to the HF1 team is definitely exciting, the immediate impact of this partnership is what's grabbing everyone's attention. Toyota Gazoo Racing's involvement is set to boost the team's capabilities from day one. Their expertise in aerodynamics, simulation work, and parts manufacturing will be essential in helping H improve its car development. Toyota's world-class facility in Cologne, Germany, which has already been a hub for motorsport development, will play a crucial role. For instance, this is the same wind tunnel that McLaren has used in recent years, shipping parts to Germany to make the most of Toyota's cutting-edge technology. With that level of expertise now available to H, they're positioned to make significant strides in performance. Toyota's ability to support aerodynamics and simulation work means that H can finally compete in areas where they've previously struggled, putting them in a much stronger position moving forward. And while this might not mean a Toyota engine powering the H car anytime soon, don't be fooled, there's still plenty to be excited about. At the moment, H remains a Ferrari customer, relying on their engines and technical expertise, and that won't change immediately. Earlier this year, H extended their deal with Ferrari until 2028, so any dreams of a Toyota engine in Formula One are still quite a few years away. Even if Toyota wanted to get back into the engine game, it would likely take them around 3 years to develop a competitive power unit. But here's the key part: while Toyota won't be supplying engines, their involvement in other technical areas will have an immediate and significant impact. Gazoo Racing is renowned for their work in motorsport engineering, and they're already set to start supporting H in crucial areas like aerodynamic development, simulation work, and manufacturing. Dallara, the company that has worked with H on chassis development, could gradually be phased out as Toyota begins to take over those responsibilities. With Toyota's state-of-the-art facilities in Cologne, the team will gain access to world-class development and construction capabilities. It's not just about replacing one partner with another. Toyota brings a level of expertise that could take H to the next level. Their engineers are among the best in the world, and their ability to innovate in design and performance is going to be a massive asset to H. Having this kind of technical support behind the scenes can make all the difference in a sport as competitive and detailed as Formula One. What's even more exciting is the long-term potential this partnership holds. For years, H has been seen as an underdog, a team with limited resources that's been fighting to stay competitive. But now, with Toyota's support, they have access to the kind of cutting-edge technology and engineering expertise that could help them climb up the rankings. One of the most significant benefits will be the use of Toyota's wind tunnel and simulation tools, which are considered some of the best in the world. McLaren used to ship their parts all the way to Cologne to use Toyota's wind tunnel, and now H will have that same advantage right at their fingertips. The scale of this partnership is hard to overstate. In fact, it's no surprise that H driver Nico Hülkenberg hinted earlier this week that something big was on the horizon for the team. He suggested that H's current investment drive would lead to them becoming a serious competitor in the next few years. H team owner, Haas, has approved a recruitment drive that will increase the team's workforce by 10%, and there's been significant investment in the team's UK facilities. When asked about H's future once he moves on to the Sauber team that will become Audi in 2026, Hülkenberg responded that H is set up very well for the future. He mentioned that, in motorsport, success is often determined by the commercial partners, budget, and resources a team has access to. And now, with Toyota on board, H is poised to have all three in spades. He even hinted at some exciting developments in the pipeline for the team that would only strengthen their competitive position. That exciting development Hülkenberg was referring to was, of course, this groundbreaking Toyota deal. And he's absolutely right, this partnership could completely change H's trajectory in Formula One, starting as soon as next season. The strides they've already made in 2024 have been impressive, with the team currently sitting in 7th place in the Constructors' Championship. Much of this success has been thanks to Nico's incredible performances in qualifying, putting H in a better position than anyone expected. With the regulation changes in 2026, the timing couldn't be more perfect. H has the chance to not only improve, but to set themselves up as one of the more competitive teams on the grid. And why not? Teams like Aston Martin have shown that with the right investment and technical backing, anything is possible. H might soon follow that trajectory, going from an underdog to a true force in Formula One. So, what do you think? Could 2025 be the best season yet for H? Do you think Toyota's return to F1 through this partnership is going to make waves? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're as excited as I am about this new era for H, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more F1 updates. Also, be sure to check out our brand new merchandise at f1reverse.com. Until next time, stay tuned for more breaking F1 news and analysis.